All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are back with our second match of the night for Week 4, following it up after that 5-game series with the Atlanta Guard take down the Toronto Cryptic in dramatic fashion. But now we have got the Dream versus Rated Texas. This one's going to be a good one. Luke trying to open us up here. Finds one off rip. So we do have a little bit of a color issue. Thanks, Codcaster, again. Fucking that up, but here we go. As Rated Texas trying to find the touch here. Zifted is able to find a kill. Caspian's able to find some kills. Now the Dream is starting to build some time, and they're able to find some kills. Zeus is able to find another. Zeus is on a 3. Caspian off to a 5 and 2 start. Stuns just come on in everywhere. Trophy system's not going to be able to suppress that. Zip is able to find this player around the corner. His talent's going to be able to take one out as well. Caspian with a big trade. Caspian with a big 2. Luke able to shut that down as well. Is the Dream. Big right now, 40-10. You have control of the B2 spawns too. Zifty gonna get taken out by Luke as well. You find another kill as well. Dre pushing on up here. Oh my god, Luke. Turn and a burn. 2 for 1 for the boys here at Rated Texas as they try to get back on into it, but I'm sorry, I said something crazy there. The boys from Dream have found here. I said the old, I would say some of these players old roster, but Dream they are. Zeus finds one, jumping over the wall. We might have a player coming to the front, but I love this one. Luke holds it down through the middle of the map, allowing them not to jump through the front window, having to go to the back door here, having to go right through. Zeus, as you're not able to find the pistol kill, you get a fresh trigger. You need to find this 30 here to get yourself back into the game. Zipped it to a 1-7 start, so not a hot start for him so far. Could be the reason why the team is down right now. But you're starting to find some hill time, benefiting your team a lot now. Will you be able to find a kill? Yes, you do. You did find it too. No, you did not cash. Going big on the hard point, finding the scrap time, but early spawn's going to go in the favor of Rated Texas here, as the first player is going to be Swifter here on these back spawn. Let's say finding some control. Will he be able to spot this player ring? Yes, he does. Puts the shots down to Luke. Now dead. A pinch coming through the middle of the map as well. Should be able to find the trade on the Caspian as the initial touch comes on in from Rated Texas. Talent is now gone off the hard point. Breaks on into the front. A dead nade comes on in, but it might just end up killing him. But it might have worked in his favor. 2 for 1 now. Stream now. The first team over the 100-point mark here. Does go off. Does not kill anything just yet. 1 player to the front. 2 players to the front, and you are gone. Zeus turning and burning. As Cash is going to be able to clean that one up as well. It's Zeus for a big triple and has the Hellstorm missile to work with as well on the 6th spree. Getting closer and closer to that. Will be able to find it. Zipped it for a big kill. Able to shut him on down, but Caspian there for the trade. As Las Vegas Dream now. They are in a dream. It is Rated Texas. Living in a nightmare. Almost down 100 points. Going into this last hill of our first set of rotations. You find a 2 for 1. You find the initial touch toward P5 too, but you have splits coming on in. This Vegas Dreamer is going to be able to hit a pinch here. Yep, you get taken on out. That's going to be zipped right on up. That's 3 dead. Last player to the middle of the map. The back shots come on in. And Vegas Dream find their way right back onto the hard point. Forcing these players to spawn to the back alley. Vegas. Yep. Finding another double, making a potential triple here. Those are great shots out. I'm going to be able to force that player off the hard point. Luke going to be there for the cleanup, though. So Vegas Dream right now, just in flow state, man. Through the first set of rotations, set 19 and 9 stat line for Zeus. Leading the lobby in kills. Has the Hellstorm missile too, leading in the lobby with hill time too as a minute 2. So doing it all for the team right now. Dre's able to find too. No cash pokes on up. Able to get the cleanup as well. Swifter with a big one. You got to find some time here to get yourself back into the game. He can go ahead and follow inside that rotation. Luke going to be able to find the kill on the canister. I thought that was a canister. That looks like that's a barricade, actually. My apologies. So 3 dead in the feed. Nice player toward P2 window. That's going to be Caspian. Forced to hit the rotation toward P2. This team does have splits for the moment. Oh, man, as he finds the wall bang. Going big. Maybe. These back spawns for his team. The players toward that alley. Now having to hit through L, going toward P1 as a player still going to be there. That's going to be Cash. And you have Luke set up already there as well. So mid-cut is covered. You have a player already pushed it through that backside too. We're going to be there for the cleanup. That's going to be Caspian putting some good shots down. But here could be the trade from Swifter. Sliding on in. The recovery is there. And my God, you take a peek. You look down the alley. There's an AR at your head. Caspian the lone man now. Good time if it's, even if you're not getting points, the other team isn't as well. It's Caspian lining him on up now. Able to find one. Will he be able to find 2? As it's finally rated Texas able to break on in. Good shots on the tank. Now it's going to be the only player here on the hard point. About 15 seconds left, and now we go to a P3. Swifter taking a route. Work out in his favor as it's going to be 3 banging through this backside. Swifter, you got to find this win. You don't. It's Zeus able to find the best of them. Luke with a big double as well. The cleanup comes on in. It's a 2 for 2. Luke with 2. Zeus with 2. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dream are living in one right now. Is this on Texas host too? Yeah. Luke and Cash for the big one too. 3 dead in the feed. And I mean, this is the issue right now. I mean, if you're Vegas Dream, you're finding you're not just finding like the trade wins, you're finding clean wins. You're finding 3 dead, you're finding 4 dead. And that's exactly why your team is succeeding right now. Stray does go into the hard point, and there it is. It's another fresh 4 dead. You send them to the back spawn. You have these players anchored out to the middle of the map as well. So you're going to be able to control the P4 spawns, and it's going to be Luke now anchoring. You have 2 angles, though, covered on the outer edges. That's going to be Zeus and Cash holding it down. And, yep, Zeus does get taken out in the meantime. So Swifter going to have a big gunfight here. He's going to have to read where Luke is in the back of the map to find the touch. Maybe find the flips. He just reads them like a book. Luke has a Hellstorm missile. Zeus has a Hellstorm missile. But I don't even think you need to use it at this point. Just keep running the M15s. Keep running it down their throats. Apply the pressure. As they are going off. Hold on a minute now. Rated Texas now. Starting to find some success. As they get on the time and they find the back spawns too. Side door, front door though. Banging on through. Swifter with a big one. It's a 3 dead. Closest player is going to be Caspian top ring. Just jumps right over. I believe that's Zifted. It should be able to find the shots in. Yep, he finds 1. Almost finds 2. Dre going to be there for the cleanup. Freeze fires the front door. And this has been great time for Rated Texas to get back into this one. But you have a long journey to go as you are down still 100+ points. And only Dream needs 8 points needed. They have the rotations as well. Caspian Washington Long should be able to find those first few initial coverage to the middle of the map. That's going to be a double for Luke to call game as Las Vegas Dream take your map 1 of the second match of the night here for week 4 of the Legacy Showdown. And it's an absolute dominant performance. 100-point+ win for Las Vegas Dream. And, you know, take a look here at the map set after we see this final kill cam. You know, you have Zeus 32 and 18, 3,600 damage with a minute 14. Nobody on the side of Rated Texas with a minute or 3,000 damage. Zifted, slow start, 1,500 damage. doesn't work out in the favor for the boys here at Rated Texas, but Las Vegas Dream looking a lot different than they did in the early few weeks now. You got a new roster here, and you look like you have found a new motive. You have found something going here for the Dream. But now you go ahead and take a look at the series. You look at this now. Oh my God, graphics were on backwards? Oh, well. Well, look at the maps here. Exposure S&D, Colossus S&D, a Den Overload, and then you have a Colossus Hardpoint, if we make it to that map 4, and then a Exposure S&D, if we make it there to that map 5. But before we do that, chat, I'm going to send you guys to a quick intermission. I'm going to fix some things real quick. We'll get right back to it. All right, chat, we are right back into it. A little bit of a production issue on my end as I am, solo in the show tonight here. Usually we have the man Refresh taking care of all those things. The professional for sure on this one is, kind of last second. Got some things going here, so just be patient, and we'll have more efficient production in this series. Looks like I've got some things now tuned up here, so now we're ready to go. We've got the teams right. We've got the overlays right. Now, Codcaster in-game, who fucking knows? Actually, it's right. So, we're butter right now. We are butter on a stick. We're good. We're good to go here. But, hey, didn't see that first round, but Rated Texas do take it. You find Swifter here with a big 2. He goes 2-0 in that round, helps his team out. It's Talent's taking a route toward Bravo, but may run into the iron of Cash at the Swifter, again finding another kill. Now up to 3-0. And I like this from the boys here at Rated Texas. Just kind of playing this one a little bit slower. Playing this patiently. But Cash going to be able to find the even trade. So now makes it a 3v3. One, you find 2 if you're Cash. This could be the ace here if you line it up, but Swifter with a big trade. And Swifter on an ace camp of his own here. Will he be able to clean up Zeus? No, he does not. The gunfire, the firepower just a little bit too strong from Las Vegas Dream as they tie this one up now at 1 apiece. Oh, man. Okay, so the Dream now have the bomb working toward the A side. Got Drake getting aggressive early on the stat. Just says, hey, screw the smoke. I'm just going to camp right on in it. You guys are trying to benefit off it, but I'm going to benefit off it as well. But Cash slides on in. He finds the first blood. The A side going to get planted as well. So it's a quick, immediate first blood and an instant plant right on after. As you have Zeus now trying to wrap this thing. Should be able to find a blood. Does so. Swifter just trying to work his way through top mid, but a little bit more slower now in the 1v4, 1v3. And Stream now winning 2 rounds in a row. Gotta have to play defense here, and they do. They find the first blood. Trophy set up on the side as well. You find the first. You almost find the second, too. Cash looking for the trade. Now a 1v3 for Zip. Getting pinched as well. It's Las Vegas Dream now starting to come alive on the search and destroy if they have won 3 rounds straight. Incredible defense out of them so far. Man, oh man. They are heating up. They're just going to say, hey, let's go right to the Bravo site. Now we went A, aggressive. Let's change it up here. Let's get aggressive here. Let's put some shots on the Talent and his own teammate, but Dre's going to be able to find the first blood onto Zeus. So Rated Tech is already looking good in this round. You're putting some shots in, and you're putting shots into the back of your teammate. Now putting Caspian in a 1v4. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Rated Texas now down 2-3. You are Rated Texas. You're starting to get aggressive on the A side. You throw a nader out early. Vegas Dream playing patient in their spawn. Just waiting for a bomb plant because you do have cash over toward that B site. But you find the first blood top mid. And that could open up that A site. Jeff Swifter looking to add another blood. Shots do go on in. Shoulders are thrown, but Luke is able to even it out now with a 3v3. But look at this. Look at this. Talent has created some movement here on the flank. He's found some positioning, but not enough. As Swifter does get taken out. Going up top mid. Zipton now gone as well. And oh my gosh. What a double kill. I believe that was out of Zeus. No, that's actually out of Luke. Luke goes from the high ground to the low ground. Doesn't matter. Top mid, bottom mid. He runs all of mid. As he is not mid at all. This guy is top tier. And one of the best in the league for a reason. Now up to 5-4 on the 3 spree. Dream now 2 rounds away from pushing this one up to a 2-0 series lead. They're absolutely dialed right now. Swifter able to find 1. Swifter able to find 2. So you're starting to find some kills in this round. You're going for it. You almost find the 3, but Dre's going to be able to get this one now. Luke in the 1v4. Oh my god, you better run for your life. You got to play that one a little bit faster as they are on your back end. It's a great round out of Rated Texas now. Let's see if I can make it 2 in a row here. You love to see that. Talent's finding his first kill of the game, so getting off the donut as well. There's the breadstick. This thing has been a storyline of breadsticks tonight as Atlanta Guard find their first win, getting their breadstick, and Talent's there, getting his first kill of the lobby, so breadstick for him. Breadsticks everywhere. This is Olive Garden, chat. Through that top mid side. Is going to be Zeus. Does regen the health. Sitting in a very great corner, I would say, but the sun has come on in. They have an idea where this player is going to be, but do they know Luke is there as well? And irons are everywhere. Caspian and Swift are pretty sure just saw each other. So going to back on down now. Do you decide to rotate this thing toward Bravo? Let's see what Cash has got on here. Cash knows Talent is going to be there. Does he know it's going to be the whole team as they are now bombarding this B site? Trophy system comes on in, so it's going to be able to suppress those tacks and those lethals. A 1-for-1 though as Caspian, and oh my god! Cash Money nade. What the hell was that? Do you finish out this kill on Swifter? Oh my gosh. Woo. Kobe. That one was cash money, for sure. Zeus cleans it up on the backside. I like that from Cash, you know, not getting too eager to chow. He throws the shoulder, he puts some damage on in. Doesn't give any bit of that player some success to get that kill and move on up. High for some cover, get the regen of the health, plant Bravo, or rotate it back to the A site. Make the side of Dream think a little bit more. But now they are on game point here. 1 round away from closing this one out. And Rated Texas, you're going to have to make a comeback happen here, but we've seen a 5-3 curse before. Will it happen again? 2 rounds only needed. Going back to that one offensive round where they smoked it quick, they put the bomb down about 1:09. Almost replication. Exactly what they did. Let's see if they can get some success here. Swifter goes for the chow. Swifter finds the first. Doesn't get traded on out immediately now. Some bottom mid gunfights coming on through. It's Town that's finding a big one as well. But it's a big finding one. But it's going to be a cleanup for the boys here at Rated Texas as they get a nice retake here. Going to hop on the defusal. And I mean, Rated Texas may be down right now, but Swifter, I tell you what, this guy is going off at 11. I have to keep it on him on this next round as he is starting to get things going here. Will he keep it going enough, though, to get his team back in the game? Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, I would love to see another round 11. We've had round 10 and round 11s all night. It's been great search and destroys so far. You'll love to see that. Go getting aggressive as Zeus is going to peek on down. Not going to be able to find that blood. So Zifted gets the first. So once you thought in your favor of the Dream, now Rated Texas have reversed the script. Trophy system comes on through as well. So the nade this time for Cash gets ripped off the map by the Trophy. You want to work this thing toward A as B is open as well, but you have to go through Cash again. And you say, hey, get this thing down, but you slide on out right into the iron of Caspian, and now he evens it out to a 3v3. Talents, though, with a big one onto Luke. Cash evens it out as well, too. Caspian just holding this iron. You have got to go. You've got to get this bomb down, and that gives the go-ahead for Cash to go through the middle of the map. This doesn't opt to do so. So it was smart in his favor to play patient. As now the boys from Rated Texas are going to hit the rotation. Cash going to go toward this back. Put some shots down on Zifted, and now that gives the opportunity for Caspian to pinch bottom mid, and that's exactly what he is doing now. You have got to put this thing down. Zifted, you are done, but you fall off the map, and oh my god, wait a minute now. This could have been the biggest scam of 2026. You've got to find the kill here. If you are Dre, will you find it? Yes, you do. And you force a round 11 in the most dramatic fashion I have ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. Luke hits the flank. He gets the kill. He looks to get that last player, and he falls off the map. Out of the moments to pull a Clayster, you pull it in round 10, and now you put your team in a very detrimental round 11 where you could have went up 2-0 in the series. But now you're fighting here to win that round to go up 2-0. But Rated Texas, they could tie it up here at 1 apiece. On the offense again. Oh my gosh, what did I just see? Oh my gosh, I'm still shook. Cash gonna get pushed on up through this Bravo site now. Zeus gonna be there for the reinforcement. Nobody dropping just yet. 50 seconds, still a good amount of time left on the clock. 40 seconds already on through though. Nades and stuns go on through, but no gunfire just yet. Zeus is just hitting the shoulder. And now you've gathered some position. Luke just now going to hit up top mid. If he does look down, he may find two as the A site they think is clear from the side of Rated Texas. You jump on down. You should be able to find one, but you don't. And now this bomb carrier all by himself. Swifter finds one, opens up to the B side as well. You should be able to find another player, and one's up 5-3. Now you are potentially losing this round, and you do, and you lose the game. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Rated Texas making the 3-5 comeback. It is the dream, once living in it, now living in a nightmare. As Luke, you had it. You had it. You jumped off the map. It's Swifter, your highlight player in this game. At 12-6. Oh my God, chat. I mean, you know what they say here. This is a Legacy Showdown Call of Duty, but we might have just witnessed a legacy breakdown in the hands of Las Vegas Dream. Rated Texas. You just got gifted from the developers of this game. They make a wall right there or anything. They put anything right there that blocks them from going off the map. You're donezo. You're done. You're going down 0-2 in the series. Sweet mother of God. That just happened. That just happened. That just happened. I have no words. I don't think they have any words as well. I mean, I'm going to have to leave the lobby. I'm going to have to fix the codcast here. Oh, dear Lord. I don't even have chat up on my phone. Brother, I have got to see the chat's reaction after that one. Holy. No one's freaking out. That's crazy. All right, let me come on back. There we go. All right, now you go into a den overload. Vegas Dream, you should be up 2-0 in the series, but wow, Rated Texas now alive. It is now 1-1. Oh my God, I just can't believe what I just watched. I still can't believe it. I'm gonna have to send you guys to a quick intermission. I'll be back in just a moment. Here we go. We are right back into it now for map 3 of our second series of the night for week 4 of the Legacy Showdown. And if you're just tuning in, you just missed a dramatic finish here in the Search and Destroy, as Rated Texas was able to tie it up, being down once 3-5, edging it out in that final round 11. Now here you're on Overload, so a different mode from Respawn. It was a belt-to-ass map 1 from Las Vegas Dream. Let's see if they can make it back-to-back belt-to-ass on the Respawn here. Zifted finding the Tony 2-tap, but it's Cash with a big 2. So now playing defense. Let's see if they can turn into offense here for the Vegas Dream. So you're starting to work it up toward Swifter falls off the map, so a little bit of a delay there. It's a 2-for-1 now, but look at this pinch coming on for Server. I talked about this the other day. This is where it can get dangerous if you get a player active through Server that can make a play like this. But you gotta win the gunfight, and Cash, you're bouncing around. Can you stay alive? He just saw death, not just from the gun, but almost falls off the map. And that gives your players enough time to move up through couches now. As you find 3 dead in the feed, this is going to open up a big lane here for this A side. As you're trying to stack toward couches, you change your mind now. You're watching through P2 here for Swifter, but you get taken out, and you try to rewrap it. You rewrap it to the Bravo side now. From once to A to B, as you find another blood. Can you take out Zifted? Zifted going in for the boys at 39 health. It is enough, though. He gets another stand as he finds 3 on the spree. Zifted with a big triple, but here come the Vegas Dream, not giving up on this push just yet. As it's Zeus coming in through the front side, you have Dre controlling to the middle of the map as well. So the EMP is going to reset. As they almost do lined up, Dre is going to get taken out now. You find this player through the middle of the map as well. It's going to open up couches and could be a potential push toward this B zone. Zifted going to be able to take one out now, so going to slow down the push from the Vegas Dream. And let's see if Rated Texas can get an offensive push going here. Zifted is able to find one. Immediate trade on from Cash. Trying to rip Talents right off the head. He's trying to rip both players off. Tough head glitch. It's going to get taken out by Caspian. This player Zeus pushed on up. Through couches. Caspian is not going to be able to finish that one out now. Down to 7 health. Player should be able to clear it. Should be able to find 2, and it's Talents with a big double. And so now you're trying to push it towards the top. Can you guess the corner? You do, but you don't hit the shots enough. As Dre going to be able to find the info as well. Rips him. Hold on a minute now. You find this kill. This could be very dangerous. You're going to go ahead and rewrap this thing. Dre's just going to play inside here, this box, so he can get a kill, push on up through Dojo, and maybe set up a goal here for his boys as he gets the timing. He finds him. He puts the shots on in. And here comes Talents coming on through. Player coming through outer, and there it is. Can you find the triple kill? No, you got to back up. You got to regen your health. You got to wait for some teammates. You got to wait for some reinforcements as it's going to be Talents getting taken out. Luke with a big double. On the almost Sluven tube, moved your way onto the end zone. It almost happens, but not enough. Sips is able to find one. It's 2 in the feed. But this counter cap could come on in as Caspian almost set up. Slides first before he shoots. Both of these teams have been successful on the defense so far. Nobody finding a goal just yet. But this could be the one for Rated Texas to get this game going. Could be the first lead that we are going to see. You find some success through server. You have a player holding it through P4. You got to grab the EMP, as that is the main thing you have to do. And now you have let Luke get here on this back head. He's going to have to throw the nade, but the trophy system going to be there to suppress that as well. You're trying to go through server. You're trying to make a goal happen here. Swifter finds one to open it up. Swifter may be able to find 2. We're just going to keep eyes here now on Dre. Throwing the nade on the outside, but does he know the trophy's going to be there? Now the EMP player has been taken out. What's going on 3? He's able to find 1. You got to win this engagement. If you're on the outside, you do. You have got to regen health. You have got to go as you force these players to spawn on the A side. The EMP may reset if you don't grab it. But the EMP, favorable spawn on your side now. I like this. They think he's going to push it. Do they check this corner is the question. They do not. He's going to be able to find a big 2-piece. And that's 3 dead in the feed now. The only player here is going to be Cash. You just got to wait for some reinforcements. Do you try to push this thing on in? Halftime is going to expire as well. I like it. You maybe find the second goal there, but you also push it on time where if it drops, they don't get a chance to go to overtime. As it is now Rated Texas up 1-0. Maybe looking to go up 2-1 in the series here, but we have a whole nother half to play as it's now the dangerous team. Going to be on the, I would say, in some cases, some people like that side. Here's the one thing we saw on Dent Overload the other day from the CDL. Everybody was just camping that back spawn. Let's hope we don't see that here for entertaining purposes. I understand playing for the win is a big part of Call of Duty, but I would not want to see it here. I'm trying to be entertained. I want to entertain you guys, of course. That's the biggest part of the stream, so let's see if we can keep it up here. Caspian finds the first blood on Dre. Hold on a minute now. Cash is starting to find some successes with a big double to open up the round. Now you grab the EMP. Do you wrap this thing toward the Bravo side? I believe you do so. As Luke's going to be able to hold down the middle of the map, allowing nobody to flank on through yet. Could watch Dre for a long route. As Zeus does get taken out. Luke just holding the iron, gets the timing on a talent. Does he know another player? It's going to be Dre pinching through the backside too. Now hitting through server. A lonesome man going to be Caspian here. Wins 1. Not going to be able to win 2. The reinforcements may be here on time. Now let's do for 1. 3 dead in the feed. You got to go, though. You got to move fast, as you do have Zifted here on the P4. Golden this goal line here. Zeus finds the kill. And it's a team kill, though, that may hurt you. And oh my god, it hurts you very bad there. The closest player here now is going to be Caspian, putting some shots on in. They're just going to run for their life. They're just going to rewrap this thing. It is a 99-yard fumble. Let's see if they can get a success here and score the touchdown as Caspian does find the timing. Shoots the legs of Zifted. Player now trapped inside this box. 4 dead now. You're moving on up. You have to get to this dojo side. Well, you get there on time. The pinch comes on in. Caspian's on up and in. But no, a touchdown does not happen just yet. So Vegas Dream still without a point. So Raid Texas playing this one perfect. And its talents leading the way now at 23-15. A player who really didn't get much going on the hard point, but has definitely stepped it up here in the Den Overload. Caspian hits another flank. He gets on through. Will he hit the turn and burn is the question. No, he does not. As Drake's going to be able to get away, but the instant trade comes on in. I like this from getting aggressive, not picking up the EMP just yet, just waiting for some position to be gathered, waiting for the kills to favor the boys here at Vegas Dream. He's going to hit that outer dojo, takes out Zeus. And 3 has snuck his way on in. 7 that's not going to shoot yet, not going to give up the info. Finally now turns and burns and gets lost, and now you have let Dre get this positioning on the map. You have let him get inside your base potentially for another goal. You have stunned this player as well, making this gunfight a little bit more difficult for Caspian. Caspian's able to find 2. So again, you have slowed down the push. Found 1, you have found 2, you have now found 3. That is 4 dead. Luke, you have got to go. You have got to get pushed up in their base. You have got to let your team get one on the board. You have this player very weak. You're going for the swing, but you don't find anything. Talent's now putting the shots on in. A nade comes on through. Here comes Zeus coming through the server side for a flank, but it doesn't work on out. And now you are Cash. You have to rewrap this thing toward the Bravo side. You got to make some moves happen as it's 2 getting aggressive. He's finding 1. Will he find 2? Off the reload. Gets 1 shot in with the pistol, but it's not enough. So 1 for 1 now. Vegas going to slow down the tempo here. And as they slow it down now, they're going to push on up. They find the first. And now do you get this player coming on through? Yes, you do. 3 dead in the feed. Last one up is going to be Swifter. Swifter, you got to go big for your team, but not big enough as Luke with a big 2. And you get the goal there as well from Cash. EMP going to spawn on that B side. Or I should say that mid, I don't even know what the hell that is. Island? I'm going to call that island. It's an island. Big one, but it's just back and forth action now as it's going to be Zifted finding a big one. But not big enough as Vegas put it away. And they have now went up 2-1. And talents do find 2. You're trying to sneak on through and hold on a minute. He has made some noise here. You have got to find this kill. You have got to get this kill. You do. And now you got to hold the window. You throw the nade. And oh no, you have hurt yourself, but you almost find a kill. The EMP has been shut down as well. Do you get your way onto the window? No, you do not. So once your best push from Rated Texas, you find a big kill on the flank. But not enough success there. You have got to get this EMP back. You cannot let this thing become a 2-score game. And they're just going to play protect the edge. They're going to say protect him. Azizi is going to play his life, play this clock out so they don't go to overtime. But hold on a minute now. 2 dead in the feed. You're starting to get aggressive now. Talent's going to get taken out. You got to wait for some teammates here. At 10 seconds left, you want this extra 30 on the clock here if you are Rated Texas. And you're getting pinched as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is going to be game. From once being down 0-1 to 2 straight goals. It is Vegas Dream now going up 2-1 in the series, and that, I think, was Rated Texas' best chance to stay alive, as they could have maybe edged them out in the map 5, but the respawn is too strong from the Vegas Dream. Luke and Caspian starting to heat it up. You find that big double through the middle of the map, and it opens up a lane for you. You look at the stats as well. Caspian, 25-23. Luke, 28-19. You have Talent going 29. You have Dre, 1,800 damage, not even finishing in the 2K damage department. So that's your best map for the Overload. You know, you guys, you do great, but not great isn't just not enough sometimes. And unfortunately, in that scenario, they fall, and now we go to a map 4, and you go ahead and take a look at this map 4. You know, you take a look at the map 4 here. It's a Colossus hardpoint. So we're going back to Colossus, not a search and destroy this time. I'm sure Luke has some memories off that P3 and that B-bomb site where it's definitely scary over there, as he found 1 kill and almost found the double, but before he did, he fell off the map and was not able to stay on the map and caused his team to lose. You know, I'm not going to blame all that on him, but damn, that is definitely unfortunate. Damn, man. That sucks for Rated Texas. I think that was their best chance to win the series, so now you're going to be put in a tough scenario here on the Colossus hardpoint, where really Vegas is starting to find their groove. The gunnies are starting to get warm. Expect them to get super aggressive on this map. So if you're Rated Texas here, you better be prepared, and you better go ahead and hit those rotations. What the frig? What? I'm just swapping team settings, my guys. Why are they joining me? Oh, man. Chat, what do we think? What the fuck? Well, let me join party. All right. What's our predictions here? What is our predictions here, chat? Do we think Rated Texas? Do we think Rated Texas can force the map 5? This would be back-to-back series. Map 5 for the night. And only reason why I say it like that and why I'm shocked is because if you know me casting on here, I usually get 3 map or 4 map series. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, there's a gas station right beside me. If this goes to a map 5, I might have to go buy a lotto ticket, because that must mean my luck is really good tonight. I mean, let's just see. The Colossus hardpoint, you know, that mid-map is going to be big off P1. You know, you want to make sure you have those P2 spawns. Of course, that's always how it works in Call of Duty. Of course, if you control that mid statue, you have a player running bottom as well. You have a player really kind of anchoring that backside to make sure no flanks happens through P3. Somebody top mid, you could even stack 2 on the point. You're going to do a lot of damage, of course, and you're going to maybe build some time. 20 maybe to 40 seconds if you find it right. P2 can read that hill if you hold everything down. Really, the key motto of this game, I would say, is just holding down top mid and that statue control. That's really everything except for P3. I mean, of course, because it goes to one side of the map. There's 3 hills in this map, really, where that top mid is very crucial, where you can control the spawns and also control the kills that helps your teammates get the hill. So that's just how Colossus is going to go down. But if you're just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, Las Vegas Dream up 2-1, making the comeback, down from 0-1 in the last few minutes of the second half. And now Rated Texas have to win this map to force the game 5. And look at that, chat. Oh, God. How do I get this off? Okay. And here we go. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Damn it. What? Oh, dude, I've definitely fucked this up. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back. Okay, sorry, chat. Sorry, I had it right in Codcaster, just didn't have it right on the OBS. My apologies again. But we are here now. Stream now off to an 18-8 lead so far. Having somewhat control of the spawns here, but not having control of the time for the meantime. Zeus and Cash finding 2. There's 3. Should be 4, and it is. Now these players going up through top mid, and there's that stacking pressure I talk about from Luke. And you have a player watching the front. He's going to put the shots on in. He's going to give the comps for Cash, because Cash, what's he going to do? He's going to make sure nobody comes through top mid. Once Zeus finds a player through the front, this should give the chance for Cash to swing on up. No, he just doesn't swing on up. He just waits for the kills, because he knows his teammates are going to clean it on up. And now should apply that top mid pressure, and he does. And what's he do? He opts to go on a flank because he's thinking ahead. He's thinking for the P3 spawns. He wants to hold this time. He wants to end this series. He knows if this goes to map 5, this could get deadly for the Dream. So trying to put this one away now. Is Swifter finding one, but an instant trade should come on in. Almost some shots. Good shots from Swifter. Low health. Cash on a 4 spree. Working his way toward a Bloodthirsty and potentially a Hellstorm missile. Initial touch does come on in. For the rated Texas, it's Dre finding a big 2, but it's Zeus maybe responding with a 2 of his own. Not so. Oh, excuse me. Not so much there, though. There it is. That's huge. Caspian with a big one. Caspian with a big double. Caspian with the triple. And he's going to let Vegas Dream break onto the time, but Rated Texas have done a great job. They hit the rotation early, and they have got themselves right back into the game now, only down by 20 points. And a player to worry about on the time is going to be Caspian as he lines it up now, 3 dead in the feed, but a player from Rated Texas has hit that rotation early, trying to find these spawns as a Swifter finding the initial onto the P4, but hasn't popped just yet. Now 5 seconds. You're finding scrap, and you're finding new time as well. You're finding that kill to the middle of the map now. Just to the front. Here it comes. You're going to have to flood top mid. You're going to have to flood the front because here comes Caspian through P3. He's just covering that flank. So you only have a few options here if you are Rated Texas to bang on through. There's a great shot out of Zeus. He finds the cranium of Zifted. He's looking to get active as well. Find this next player with a pistol. Will he do so? He does not. Dre with a big shutdown. But 5 gets an insane spawn. I don't even know if that was a flank or not. But gets taken out. Cash trying to find another one. Zifted down to 23 health. Has to hit the regen before his teammates come on in. Swifter with a big kill in the middle of the map now. You're going to open something up. Will you open up something, though, is the question. No, you do not, as you got to go right through the barrage of players from Las Vegas Dream. They have stacked the line. I know you guys have watched that clip many a times. I don't know what the game's from, but it's like that British fucking game where they fucking get in there and they're like, oh, fucking lads, hold the line. And that's exactly what Las Vegas Dream is doing right now. I'm just pulling bullshit out of my ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah. It is midnight, past my bedtime, but it's past your bedtime too. And after this one, we'll have a sweet dream just like the Vegas Dream. And Caspian as well, as he is living in a dream on a 9 spree. How the hell have I not noticed this? He's on a Merciless now, trying to make it an 11 here. Will they take him out is the question. The pinch comes on in. Dre gonna be able to shut him down. The damage has been done, and the spree has got you almost a 100-point lead. So once being down just 10, we're now down 100 points again. Luke getting onto the P1, finding a big 2. But these players going to spawn towards this favorable P2 side. 25 seconds, though. And, yep, it's the Vegas Dream holding it down. I tell you what, Colossus has some of the most bullshit spawns I've ever seen. I mean, look at this. Look at this. So Rated Texas going to get the favorable spawn for the meantime. If you're Rated Texas, I'd give up this P1. Go ahead and hit the rotation, and that's exactly what they do. Talents is able to find them inside here. So if you're going to be able to clean that up, or sorry, that's Zeus that cleans that up. Zeus lurking in the backside, but it's Rated Texas going big. Yeah, he does have the Hellstorm missile if he wants to break on in with it. But opting to use the gunny as Zifted does spot this there on the flank. A tough gunfight. Zifted's able to win it now. Again going on a deep route. I like this though. Boys from Rated Texas have been getting aggressive. They've been finding the hill. They have been finding the rotations. They have been finding it back in the second set so far. Zeus with a big 2, but gets shut down by Zifted. And hold on just a moment now. See some comebacks. See some comebacks today. Will we see another one on a hard point? Early rotations again. You have a player playing through bottom mid. Luke goes for some shots in. The slide comes on in. The trades come on out. Dre just going for a deep route, trying to secure his team these spawns here. And he might have just went a little too deep now, giving Vegas Dream the chance to set up here. But it doesn't matter because the boys are starting to line up as Dre's able to find one. These players stacked inside bottom mid, which definitely is more favorable than I would say being on the outside of that submarine for sure. Boat, whatever the hell you call it. Now look who it is. It's Zeus going on a deep route now, trying to flip these spawns. They don't just yet, as it is Rated Texas still spawning here on the point. Zifted finds a nice one. What you need to worry about is that flank, as you did maybe potentially see that player. You win a big gunfight, you keep the spawns, you get the scrap as well, but you have got to focus on this front side push here from the Vegas Dream. You got to stay alive. You don't do so, that's 2 dead now. It's going to be Talent and Dre going to have to go big for the team as they do in some capacity. Vegas Dream do have, I would say, technically that would be rotation here. They are closest to the hard point, but here come the Rated Texas members trying to get onto the hard point. Swifter sliding on in. The pitch comes on in. He turns. He burns as he finds a big 2. But through the backside, Luke with a big 1. Luke with a big double. Right on pass, does not check the corner, so front and backside now. Gaspian, though, doing everything to stay alive. Turn and the burn with a big triple as well. But Rated Texas, you need all this time. You need all of the scrap time, as it's going to get you right back into the game. You find the kill as well. Zeus with a big double. You have to stack with your teammate for the meantime. Zifted watching over, but Cash lines him right on up and puts him right on down. As now Vegas Dream are over the 200-point mark here. Rated Texas do have early rotations. Look who it is. It's Luke going on a route. Both players just jump right onto the backside. Talent's going to be able to find the kill, though. Once again, early P1 control for Rated Texas. Trophies are down. Those tacticals are going to be suppressed. You find that kill. It's a 2 for 2. Will you be able to find this next player onto the point? You almost turn. You almost burn. But Zifted there for the trade. And now this player, bottom of the stack, trying to jump on up. Gets cleaned on up. Next player up is going to be Caspian. Will you be able to find something here? Or will be your main man Cash hitting the flank? And I believe it's going to be Cash trying to find the flank. There's 1. There's 2. Will there be a 3? No. Luke's able to clean it on up. And you have got those favorable P2 spawns as well. So you flip Rated Texas on out, and you could call a game here in this next hard point if you're able to hold it down with these bullshit spawns, as it's Cash finding another one on a triple. I mean, a 3. Trying to make it 4. Will he do? Yes, he does. 45 seconds to the hill time as well. That's 3 minutes. Now, I mean, sorry. 3 players with a minute of hill for the Vegas Dream. It's very great stats across the board for you. You go ahead and take a look at the Rated Texas boys. It's Swifter 26 and 25. And this game definitely is a lot closer than I thought it would be. For Swifter here, you gotta go big, you gotta stay alive. You find a kill, will you be able to find a double? No, you do not. But the trades come on through. You get some front side presence. Who is going to get the favorable spawns? No one really in this mode. It's going to be Vegas Dream, actually. Luke and Zeus find 1 each. 15 seconds only needed, and that will be our series for the night. Yep, there it is. Cash finding another flank, finding a double, finding the triple. 4 dead, 3 points only needed. Turning and a burning, but it doesn't even matter. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Las Vegas Dream is going to take your second match of the night in 3-1 fashion with the gameplay from Cash right here, getting behind the enemy lines again, finding a double, transitioning it, turning it into a triple to call game, spawning these players so far out toward P4 where you couldn't even get a chance toward P2. You go ahead and look at the stat lines as well, and it's Cash leading the way at 31 and 20, 2,700 damage, though 3,700 done by Zeus, 3,500 damage, and my God, you just look at Swifter, that guy just doing everything for his team. I mean, I hate to say it, but the brother needs some help for sure. Get him some help. Lord have mercy. My God. Man, that was a crazy series. It was a crazy series. Luke falls off the map. Helps Rated Texas win a map too. Generational. Generational for sure. Well, chat, that was... Man, that was an interesting one. So now, you know, I take a look at these standings here. You have Las Vegas Dream, now 3-1. You now have Rated Texas falling to 2-2. So Vegas Dream going to overtake them in the standings. So you love to see that. So the boys are looking good. The boys are looking good, and they are bringing it back. After the roster change, that has definitely, I would say, definitely changed their team a lot. Man. This has been a hell of a night. I'll have to say this is probably the craziest. This is probably the craziest stream I've casted Legacy Showdown. Chaotic for sure. That's for damn sure. As I mean, look at me, man. I can't even get the dadgum recent news. I can't even get that right in the right box. So I'm not gonna say I have the best production skills, but I can make it happen. Okay, so we have got our MVP of the match from the Vegas Dream. It is the man, the legend, the guy that gets the triple kill to call game. It is Cash. So how are we feeling right now?
They feel fucking great, man. That was a good series out of us. We didn't really scrim overload or anything, dude, but we know we have the fucking talent, so we just went out there shooting, bro. Shit was fucking awesome.
It was very awesome. But there was a moment that I'm not going to lie to you. Had me shook, and I got to know, were you guys shook too when he fell off the map in that Colossus Search and Destroy?
Oh, dude, honestly, I thought I had it. I knew better, dude, not to chow. You know what I mean? But I did it anyway. I could have won that easily, I feel like. But no, we definitely laughed about it afterwards.
No, definitely good to laugh it off. But, you know, you guys look dominant in map 1. You know, what's like kind of your all's strat? Like, what's it been lately? Because it seems like you guys have just been applying pressure everywhere. It doesn't matter really how your ARs and subs have been playing. You guys have just been super aggressive. Like, I'm seeing each of one of you guys just finding double kills, triple kills everywhere. Really, just tell me what the mindset and the strats is.
Dude, honestly, it's block and just shit on people, man. Like, get places early and just gun people, dude. Don't try not to scam on rows and stuff like that, and just keep the pressure up. We don't want these teams to, like, breathe, you know what I mean?
For sure.
It's been working.
For sure. And, I mean, it looks like that's happened. I mean, the roster changed now to Vegas. You guys have started to improve this roster so much, and now you guys are just moving up through the standings. Is there any team up there at the top of the list you specifically want to play, or just a player in mind you want to call out?
Honestly, obviously, I'm pretty sure DC's still undefeated. I would love to play them, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, trying to get that, like, #1 spot. Mostly them. I mean, we beat Omit last week. We just beat Texas, 2 pretty solid teams. And we just have that one. And then Cole, too. I guess DC and Cole.
That's what I like to hear here at the Legacy Showdown. Is there any you got any final words? You know, Cash, you got anything to say?
Yeah, my teammates are fucking gross, dude. My teammates are fucking gross.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. But hey, Cash, thanks for coming out, of course. Thanks for putting up awesome gameplay, especially in that last map where you found multiple triple kills. I mean, you were absolutely shooting and moving on the map. I hope to cast you more in the future, and of course get to cast the team as well.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, you heard it here, folks. That is Cash, the MVP of the series. Las Vegas Dream take down the Rated Texas in 3-1 fashion for your final match of Week 4 here at the Legacy Showdown. But hey, stay tuned, chat. We have a few more announcements coming up very soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to just send you guys to a quick intermission, and we'll be back here in just a moment. An intermission is quick as we go ahead and, talk about the Legacy Showdown coming up in the next few days. We have some matches that are going to be happening. So we're just going to find out what those matches are going to be. But chat, can we just talk about it on a scale of 1 to 10, how awesome tonight was? I mean, that was some of the best Call of Duty I think we've seen at the Legacy Showdown for sure. I mean, a Game 5 in that dramatic fashion for a team to find their first W in the Legacy Showdown. I mean, it's the Las Vegas dream. You're thinking, hey, let's get a 3-0 here. But no, you tied up 1-1. You win a dramatic overload, a chaotic overload, where you have to put last-second goals in. I mean, you go to a hard point where, his name's Cash for a reason. Cash Shamoney. Doesn't matter what the nades, doesn't matter what the gunny. The name is that for a reason. I mean, that is awesome. That was awesome for sure. My throat is actually dry. Like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen, like, the honey drops or whatever. Like, those little things that, like, help loosen your throat. I definitely need one of those right now. Some H2O would be nice for sure. I have it in this big old 64-ounce Stanley here. I'm about to chug the frick out of. Man, I'm pumped. I am pumped, chat. It is 12:33. It is, it's past all of our bedtimes right now. It don't matter if you're East Coast, Central, Mountain, or West. You are definitely up right now. The question is, who are the loyal ones still in here? Who are the loyal ones still in here? I'll tell you what, before I really get into the announcements tomorrow, I just want to shout out this team here at Legacy Showdown. I want to shout out Dreamer, of course, operations of this league right now. I would say operations of the production. Chubb's the production director, making it happen. I mean, you have our production assistant, Refresh, unfortunately couldn't make it here tonight. But, I definitely saw what all this man does, Refresh. I mean, he runs the stream, he observes, he casts as well. I mean, this guy is killing it right now and really just put in perspective how really hard this is. So, just want to shout out them, of course. Want to shout out all the casters that are in here, too, that cast these matches. I mean, you guys are absolutely amazing. You guys have wonderful voices, of course. You guys are awesome. And not only do I get dopamine casting with you guys, but I also get dope just listening to your guys' voice, listening to you guys speak. And also the players as well. This isn't possible without you guys. If you're not playing, then we have nothing to commentate at the end of the day. So, and then spectators too, shout out to you guys. You guys are watching. You guys, hear crazy moments. You guys enjoy that stuff. Sometimes there's just some moments where we see something like a belt to ass, and it just doesn't really, It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, where we have nearly no energy going into a series that's one-sided. So, we appreciate players and teams going off very hard, getting it going. But we have our announcements for tomorrow here. We have got Boston versus Seattle. We have Omit versus Chicago. And Phoenix versus LA. So you take a look at those standings here. Boston, third place right now versus Seattle, which is 0-3, looking to get their first W. Omit 2-1 versus Chicago, which is also looking for their first W. You go down, Phoenix versus LA. Phoenix 1-2 right now. And Los Angeles 1-2 too. So one of those teams going to even up their win-loss ratio. But in the meantime, this is going to be it for us tonight. I appreciate you guys staying tuned in, showing support, getting hype, and staying here for the Legacy Showdown. But hey, this was your guy, Trelly Tantrums Brandon here. I'll be back here for more Call of Duty action soon. But in the meantime, Legacy Showdown. Let's turn this into a legacy. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. Let's make it a dream. Have a good night.